Hello, everyone. Happy Cyber Monday. It's Queen of Light 1111 here with your energy check in. I am doing your energy check in here for the collective. Last time I did the reading was several days ago. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday week. We had Thanksgiving here in the States, and I don't know if y'all celebrate it where you are, but I had a great break and a nice time off, and now I'm back. And so I'm here with your reading on this Cyber Monday. So I just want to let you guys know that I have a Cyber Monday special, and I've got discounts up to 25% on my website on the following services. The 30-minute Twin Flame Energy check-in is at a discounted price already reflected on the website. My 30-minute Akashic Records reading is discounted as well, and so is my 1 hour coaching session. So all of those services, those the readings and that coaching session, both the readings and that coaching session are already discounted on my website. So just go directly to queenoflight1111.com and book that session while the sales price is active. The sales price will go away at 11:11 p.m. today. So we'll go back to regular prices. So if you want to book, you must book today before 11:11 Pacific Standard Time. Also, as you guys know, I've been doing the Twin Flame Blocks reading and coaching session. It has been phenomenal. I have this probably one of my most favorite things to do right now is just help heal, and I just gain so much energy and light by doing that, and so I'm able to help so many more people. And so a large part of my work right now is dedicated to that specific service. And so for that service specifically, you cannot book that session unless I agree to work with you, and the way that that process works for that service only. So again, I think people get too confused and they think that they have to send me a picture for a reading, etc. No, only for the healing session. Okay, so for any service, any reading on my website, book it directly, except the Twin Flame Blocks reading and healing session. And in that session, I need for you to send me a picture, a very clear, unfiltered picture of you and your twin. And I will look at the energy, and then I will get back to you and let you know if I can work with you or not. And so in that specific section, if I'm able to work with you, what we do is we look at what the blocks are in the connection. So I do pull cards and we look at what the blocks are in the connection, and then we talk about that. And those blocks could either be yours, it could be the twins, it could be the connections, or it could be for everybody, okay? And so we'll talk about that. I'll coach you through that. And then we go into the healing portion where I put you into a little bit of a relaxed state, and I take you through a healing. And when I go in there and look at your energies and that of the twin, I'm able to see where the blocks are, where there's some energy there that can be cleared, and I go ahead and I clear that. And then once we're done with the healing portion of the reading session, then I talk to you guys about what I've seen and what I cleared, and then I also coach you on how to keep that energy out of yourself, out of your twin, and out of the connection. So if you're interested in booking that special service, send me a picture first, and then I will respond back with an agreement, or I will respectfully decline. Once I accept and agree to work with you, you have 24 hours to book that session. Please go to my website and look at the session, what it's about, read the description before you even email me. I get so many people that have emailed me and then just don't follow through, and it's like they're getting a free energy check-in. And so, I'm in this business for service for sure, but please, if you could be respectful of my time and my inbox, I would really appreciate it. So only serious inquiries. If you are serious about doing it, then do it. Otherwise, please don't. Okay, again, I am here with your energy check-in. It is interesting to say the least. For those of you who are following me on Instagram, thank you for following me there. I did a reading yesterday, and so I just kind of wanted to do a quick sneak peek. And I have readings there as well. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me there, Queen of Light 1111. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we have themes for the masculine, the feminine. I also check their overall energy. And then we have a theme for the connection. Let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the decks, okay? Let me get the masculine and feminine energies out. Bottom of the deck for the tarot, for the masculine, feminine, and the connection is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Right now, it feels like things are not moving that much. Feels very slow. People are very much in their headspace, thinking, analyzing, strategizing about how to move forward, what to do, how to act. That is what's happening in the theme for the masculine, feminine, and the connection. In our masculine's energy, look at this. This is about really trying to find yourself. Look at this person has puzzle pieces. There's like all these balloons. There's like a half-made puzzle. And so in this energy of the masculine, you know, he's very much in an energy. And by the way, if you guys want any of these decks and want to purchase them, go click on the link in my description box. And that is there. So you guys can take a look at all of my different decks on the Amazon storefront and purchase from there, okay? I also have 2 new decks that I'm using today that I used on Instagram yesterday. The names of those decks are on my Instagram page. And again, a link to the Amazon storefront is there. Also, a link to my website is there as well. So when this theme comes up of this, you know, finding yourself, okay, it's about connections and putting pieces together for our masculine. He's coming to conclusions, okay? You know, if you look, this person's like finding clues, finding puzzle pieces, and really trying to discover more about himself, okay? He's really trying to discover more about himself. And each attempt for him to discover and find a puzzle piece makes more sense to him about himself and his relationship with others. So he's really being thoughtful and analytical. Remember, we've got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and it's clarified by the Knight of Swords. I'm so sorry. The gardeners are outside, all of a sudden blowing leaves. Sorry about that. So he's searching for the truth, Knight of Swords. He's trying to search for who he truly is and what he's doing and how to stay in his true authentic self, okay? And so despite failures and any experimentation that he's had along the way, you know, he's starting to see that as he's putting these pieces together, you know, images are starting to manifest, and he's starting to gain clarity about who he is. And he no longer has this confusion about who he is or who he was, okay? This process has been very self-reinforcing for him. It's become easier for him to accelerate and get more pieces and really know where each piece fits at this time. And he's finally going to come to a point where everything comes into focus and makes sense for him. And so he's very much in this search of this wisdom of gaining pieces, the puzzle pieces, putting the pieces together to really look at himself and who he is and understand what he was in certain connections and who he is now in his true authentic self today. So he's very much in search of the truth and wanting to at some point communicate that, okay? For our divine feminine, look at her. She's very much in an energy of, you know, she's sitting there on her bench in peace. We've got the fish, we've got this string of gold light, and it's clarified by the Hierophant card, okay? And this is about the contract. And so when this card comes up, this card is all about divine timing. It's about patience. It's waiting for the right moment. I know, feminines, you're going to like roll your eyes or already rolling your eyes when I say that. But you know what? Sorry. It is what it is. When I look at this energy read today, feminine is not ready for union. Feminine is not ready for union in my Instagram reading yesterday either. And so here in this energy, what she's really trying to do, she's got her desire for results in this connection, a desire for union, a desire for this contract to manifest. But she also knows, in her higher self knows, that these things cannot be rushed. And where we want to like rush in. She's being restrained at this time, in that she knows in her higher self that the opportune moment needs to come. And she can't be indulgent. She can't be devoting too much time to waiting for some imagined perfect moment or perfect masculine. Okay? And because if she waits too long and she doesn't let go of her low vibrational energies as she's sitting here on her throne, okay, she's got to realize she's not perfect, he's not perfect. Okay, she's also got to realize that they're both not ready. He's finding himself, he's coming into his clarity, and she needs to release certain things, and it's going to come up in the reading, um, before she is ready for this union. Okay, sorry guys, got to call you out, or sorry gals or feminine energies, I have to call you out. So here, what is the theme for the connection? It's about letting go. Letting go of this at this time. This is the theme. The theme is, what are we letting go of? The Seven of Swords energy. This is the energy that has been breaking the back of this connection. This sabotage, this deceit, there isn't any more, but it's this old pain that keeps rearing its ugly head that needs to be released. So this is about letting go. You've got to let go of this energy that you're holding on to. And I got to tell you guys, it comes up on the feminine side. Seven of Swords in her head, Seven of Swords in her heart. It's because her masculine behaved this way, but he's not at this time anymore. And so the theme for this connection is, if this is going to work out, you've got to release that butterfly. You've got to release that energy. You've got to release the sabotage of this connection because of past behavior. If this connection is truly meant to come together, then it will. And if it's not meant to come together, then it's because of sabotage. It's because of this old wound, this old pain, this defeated energy, this lost energy that you just weren't able to get away from. Sorry guys, but that's the energy. That's what I'm channeling for you right now. So what's going on in the overall environment? So this is like without the feminine, okay, for the masculine. I wanted to know just what the hell is going on with the divine masculine, just in general, okay, just in general, what's happening in his life. So bottom of the deck for him is the Five of Pentacles. Well, what's happening in his life is he's feeling lack, he's feeling alone, he's feeling rejected, he's feeling abandoned. He's got his self-esteem issue right now. He feels abandoned. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say that our divine feminine is in his overall energy. All right, so what about his overall energy? First card, Two of Wands. He's at a decision-making point, doesn't know which road to take at this time, right? He's feeling rejected. He's not in his full power. He's still finding himself, searching for the truth. So he's in this period of Two of Wands, which is about decision making. Decision making about what? Eight of Wands. Decision making perhaps about communication, on the fence about communication. He's also on the fence about how to move forward. Okay, what else? Page of Pentacles. He has this desire to take a path of, you know, moving away from her, moving towards her. He's got this path of either wanting to communicate or not communicate. He's on this path of, should I make an offer or not make an offer? A small one, Page of Pentacles. And then I said, okay, what else? Queen of Swords. And I was like, interesting. Who's the Queen of Swords? Because she did not come out as Queen of Swords today. So I had to clarify. And I got to tell you, it is the feminine. All right. So like, I'm going to, because you're already suffering from the Seven of Swords, there's no reason for me to make you suffer here in the overall energy. Seven of Swords, okay? Got to release it. Right now, you are the Ice Queen to our masculine, because you can't let go of the Seven of Swords energy. You can't let go of the past, okay? It's keeping you out of your heart space, feminines. Really is. So for the purposes of myself and for all of you, I said, who's the Queen of Swords? Six of Pentacles. This right away felt to me like equality. It felt like his match. So the Queen of Swords, you know, is someone he wants to give to and receive from, but she's icy at this time. I said, all right, I need another card. It's the Queen of Swords. And then it further confirmed that he feels like the Queen of Swords is his match. And I said, okay, because it's the King of Swords energy. And I said, all right, Well, who's the King of Swords? Queen of Swords. Who's the match? Like, who's the Queen of Swords? Two of Cups. He wants union with the Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords? Six of Cups. Soul connection. And I was like, all right, I need the last card. Who the hell is the Queen of Swords? Queen of Pentacles. It is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is in his headspace. Okay? So Queen of Pentacles is the Divine Feminine. Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. She's every queen again. But I will tell you, she doesn't, in her energy, feel like every queen. In her energy, she feels like the Queen of Wands, and she's really working hard on the Queen of Cups energy. She's not feeling like a grounded queen, Queen of Pentacles, okay? She's not. She didn't come up that way. She's also not feeling like the Queen of Swords because she's no longer engaging with him and speaking to him to cut him off, okay? But that was their last interaction. So the Queen of Pentacles, the reason why I know it's her is because it came up in his headspace, and the match of the King of Pentacles is in her headspace. Okay, that's how I know that. Just to kind of give you guys the method to my reading here. And just intuitively, I just know it's the Divine Feminine. All right, what's happening in her overall energy? Well, she too is in a decision-making point, Two of Wands. Just like him, they're mirroring. So, of course, in their overall energy, they're mirroring. Another case in point to this queen being our feminine. So she's at a decision-making point, too. About what? About Seven of Pentacles. She's like, I don't really want to invest at this time. There's a pause in this connection. I don't know which way to go right now. Towards my King of Cups. Okay, and he is the King of Cups because that's who he represents himself as in his headspace. So this is like her. She is in his energy and he is in hers. They're both at a decision-making point about each other. For him, it's about to communicate and to offer or not. For her, it's like, what is my clarity, Ace of Swords? What is my truth about my masculine? What is my truth about him? Because she's so on the fence. Is he a liar? Is he a cheater still? Is he going to deceive me? Because the bottom of the deck for her is the Five of Wands. Very interesting about our masculine and feminine. They're in a very difficult place right now. Five of Pentacles, rejected. Five of Wands, conflict. Look, there's a man and a woman in this deck, and they're clearly not on the same page. They're not on the same page. And so here, she's not on the same page with him. She's not even investing, okay? And he's feeling very rejected. That's why he's seeing her in the Queen of Swords energy. And so his decision-making point is to communicate or not communicate, offer or not to offer to my icy queen, who is my match, who is my mental match, my emotional match, my spiritual match, who is my 3D queen. And for her, she's on a decision-making point of like, I can't invest right now. I know he's in his heart space. She knows he is. Okay, she knows he's feeling sad. But she needs her truth. She needs her clarity. And she's in conflict about that. He's in rejection, abandonment, and lack. And she is in major conflict. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for our divine masculine and feminine is, again, look at this. This keeps coming out for the bottom of the deck for them. Victory and success, happy family. I mean, what more can I say? This is what they both want. They don't know how the hell to get there. Very frustrating as a reader to see how much love there is, to see how much sadness there is for each person. But frankly, the masculine doesn't know how challenged the feminine is, and the feminine doesn't know how challenged the masculine is at this time. The only thing they have going for each other right now is that telepathic communication, because they are not in communication at all at this time, okay? Head, heart, and environment for our divine masculine. He's got, I love it, Nine of Cups and the Emperor. He's really trying to come into his power. Look, he's got King of Swords here, King of Cups here, King of Wands here, but he's not coming up as King of Pentacles. Very interesting, because he doesn't feel like he's grounded either. He doesn't feel like he's grounded either. So remember, she's Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, but she doesn't feel like she's Queen of Swords right now. That's why they didn't come up. And she doesn't feel grounded Queen of Pentacles either. She doesn't. So for bottom of his deck, Nine of Cups, Emperor. He really wants his wish as the divine masculine. He's really working hard to get into this space to be the divine masculine. What is the head, heart, and environment for our feminine. 2 of Cups and 7 of Cups. She's just unsure. She's just unsure. She's in her emotions about this union. Remember, 2 of Cups came up here for him on what he wants with her. She wants this too, but she's very confused. She's in her chaos. She's in her mental anguish. She's in this feeling of, I'm going to be deceived again. And she's unsure what to do around this union at this time, around this contract at this time. Okay, well, let us go ahead and get started. Now, when the masculine thinks about his feminine, we have emotional withdrawal and garden at the gate. So this card, when it comes up, this is the card, like an 8 of Cups card. He's like walking away. He's walking away. He just doesn't feel like he can do anything right now. 8 of Cups, garden at the gate. And so when that 8 of Cups card comes out, specifically in this deck, it's about emotional withdrawal, and it's about moving away, withdrawing from a current situation, from a love, from a relationship, and leaving it behind at this time. Okay, it's about retreating. Okay, and so when it comes up with this garden at the gate card, that's very much an energy of just not feeling safe, and trying to stay safe within his emotions. He's not venturing out. He's not communicating. He's unsure what to do. He's unsure about whether or not he wants to go into the garden. Okay, him staying in his area, which seems like security, he's just staying in sadness. He's just chaining himself to sadness and inaction because he's so sad, and he's being motivated by his habit or fear of the unknown. He's unsure how things will go, and so he's just in his sadness and walking away. He's trying to stay in the safety because he's already feeling rejected. He's already feeling abandoned. He's trying to stay in the safety of this non-communication, okay, in his headspace. So when he's thinking, he's like, yeah, I'm not reaching out. I'm not reaching out because it's safer for me to not reach out to my icy queen at this time, because I don't know which way it's going to go. I don't know which way it's going to go. I know I love her, but I don't know what's going to happen if she reaches out. And I'll tell you why. It's because he's very much in his heart space. He's in his emotions. He really is in his emotions, like in a big way. So he's trying to stay in his safety. He's trying to walk away. Star card, healing. He's healing. His star card is about hope and renewal and healing. And so in his headspace, he's trying to have hope for his wishes. 9 of Cups. He's trying to have hopes for his wishes. She is his wish. But he knows they're at a stalemate. He knows that they're at this point where they aren't moving forward. Okay, and what is that about? They're not moving forward into any long-term legacy and into any long-term commitment at this time. He's in his emotions. King of Cups. Okay, she's the Queen of Cups in her environment, but she's working hard at it. But he's King of Cups, man, because when I said, what's this King of Cups about? I got King of Cups as the clarifier. He is super, super, super duper in his emotions, like majorly in his headspace. I said, what about it? 8 of Pentacles. This was his work. He needed to get into his emotions. This is how he's working on himself. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, he's working on his emotions. He's trying to manage his emotions, and his first knee-jerk reaction is, oh, I'm just going to walk away. It's safer that way. Okay, that's what he's doing, but he's working hard to stay in his heart space because he loves his Queen of Pentacles. That's his 2 of Cups. What about the Queen of Pentacles? 8 of Swords. It's stuck. They're stuck in a petty argument. They're stuck in their own mental trapping. What about it? High Priestess. This is her and him in non-communication. And now, instead of her being the Empress, now the High Priestess, this is like the unattainable. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to get her back. So it's easier for me just to walk away. This High Priestess energy, when this comes up in this lineup, especially for me, it's like, we're not talking. She's hard for me to reach now. I don't know how I'm going to reach her. Remember, he's dealing from a place of lack. Bottom of the deck for him, and his overall energies, he feels very rejected and abandoned by her at this time. He's wanting to stay in the safety of non-communication or not engaging with her because he's in his emotions. He has hope for his wishes. He wanted to build something long-term. He's in his emotions, but he feels like they're very much trapped in this petty petty situation, and now she's unattainable. Ooh, okay. They're not communicating. High Priestess knows it all, says nothing, says nothing. What's going on in her headspace? Foundation and achievement. This is Four of Wands energy and adjacent possibilities. So what I'm really getting is she's thinking, are there other opportunities for me to, you know, potentially have union? Are there other ways? Are there other doors we can go through to create this Four of Wands energy? This Four of Wands is in her headspace and it's in her environment. And so in her environment, she's rejecting this union at this time because she knows she's not ready. She's nowhere near any of her prior security. She's not secure at this time. And so she's looking to run away too. Adjacent, which door? Which door? Can I go through another door? Let me go through another door. She's unstable at this time too. Okay? She wants this union just like he wants it. But, you know, he's staying in the safety and she's trying to figure out what other doors can I go through. All right? What is this all about in her headspace? What's this instability all about? Well, what's the instability all about? Seven of Swords. What needs to be released? Deceit. When she thinks about him, she can't think about the love anymore. She's not thinking about, you know, the good times anymore. All she's focused on is this deceit of the manipulation of the past energy. So what's the Seven of Swords about? Two of Wands. That's where she gets stuck. That's where she gets stuck. Remember, she's Two of Wands here in her overall energy. She gets stuck. So what about it? She's trying to get out of it. Six of Swords. She's really trying to move out of the energy and move out of this toxic energy of staying stuck because of the deceit. This new beginning, Ace of Wands, that she desires, right? It's the World card. It's like there's no new beginning at this time. There's no new beginning. Four of Coins, she's very guarded when she thinks about him. And who's him? King of Pentacles. Oh, wow, what a match. Queen of Pentacles here in his headspace for her. So he sees her as the 3D queen. She sees him as the 3D king. But they both don't feel grounded to feel like that for themselves, okay? So here, she's guarded against him. And this Page of Cups, any offer of love, remember, when he wants to make an offer, boom, Tower, not having it, not having it. She's just not. She's just, there's this destruction, destructive energy in her headspace. She's very challenged. You feminines, you are not ready for union. You are not ready for union until you can release the Seven of Swords energy. You cannot be in this connection anymore. Can't. Gotta heal that. And if you need help with that, send me a picture and we can work on the healing of that energy. Okay? What's he feeling in his heart space for his feminine? This is Ace of Pentacles. He wants this new beginning. Wants a new beginning. Yin yang, union. He wants this. In his heart, his feminine is his person. He wants this new beginning. He wants union with her. He wants to be balanced with her. But when we get further into his heart space, there's tough energy. Here we go again. Five of Pentacles. Come out a lot for him. He's Five of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck for his overall energy, which tells me again that Queen of Swords is our feminine. He's feeling rejected. He doesn't feel like he has anything to give. He's feeling abandoned. What about it? Magician. He's conceding. He's just like, I can't manifest anything with her anymore. I can't. And Hanged Man. In his heart, he feels like things are suspended. Things are very stuck. I said, what about the Hanged Man? When the Hanged Man clarifies the Hanged Man, that is a very, very stuck energy. I said, what is he stuck in? Five of Pentacles. He can't get over the fact that she's gone, that she's left. I don't know, feminines, if you've ever left the way that you have or withdrawn your energy the way that you have, if you guys aren't in communication or whatever. However, it went down so tragically for the masculine that he is in lack, and lack. Rejection, rejection, rejection. In his overall energies, feeling completely rejected by his feminine. In his heart space, he's feeling completely rejected by his feminine. And he's stuck in this. He's like, we're really stuck in separation. We're stuck because I feel like I don't have anything to come forward to give her anymore, which is this love, Ace of Cups. He's like, this is my love. right? But what about it? Page of Swords. He's just observing her. He's just delaying moving forward. And death. This is the end of what? The King of Wands. He's just not going to take action because he's not feeling like a king. He's not. He's not feeling like a king. He's not feeling like he could be the King of Swords to match her Queen of Swords right now. He doesn't feel like he has the action to take towards her right now because he's very much in an energy of what? Wow, she's really gone. Every time I connect to this right now, it's like all I can think of is wow. Wow, wow, she's really gone. Wow, she's really gone. I think it's like really starting to set in for him. Like, wow, she's really gone. Okay? So now in the heart space for our feminine, look at this. Passion ignited, all tied up. Ace of Wands, all tied up. Remember, he got Ace of Pentacles, but not feeling like he could have it. And here she's like, yeah, I'm all tied up. I'm all tied up in my emotions. I'm all tied up in this deceit. I'm all tied up in this energy. This new beginning in her heart space is all tied up. She's Eight of Swords. Now that makes sense to me. I just literally channeled this right now while I was channeling. I was channeling while I was channeling. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles, tied up. Tied up. She's tied up in her heart. Damn. I'm sorry. That's horrible. So in the heart space, further as we get into this for our divine feminine, I hope you guys aren't crying because I know I kind of feel like it when I feel that feminine's energy. She's so deeply wounded with that Seven of Swords, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, God, if you guys need help with that, please reach out. Heart space, new beginning, all tied up. Two of Pentacles. This is like trying to find balance. Usually the Two of Pentacles is off balance, right? But in this card, it's balance. What is she trying to balance? This Seven of Swords. Again, she's trying to balance it out. She's trying to figure out, is he still juggling? Is he not juggling? Is he lying? Did he lie to me? Did he not lie to me? She's all tied up in the deceit. And it keeps her heart closed. Four of Cups. I don't know, gosh, guys, when I tap into that feminine energy, it just makes me really sad. And her heart closes up when she's feeling like that. And so she's working on herself. Eight of Pentacles. She's really working on herself to have her confidence, to be, you know, this single, fabulous feminine that she used to be, okay? To be this Queen of Wands again. Remember, Queen of Wands. Look at this. And then right here, King of Wands. So King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So they're mirroring so much. But she's all tied up. And he's experiencing a literal death in the connection. He's like, she's gone. And she's all tied up in the deceit. Heart closes up. But she's really trying to work on herself to be that feminine she used to be that Queen of Wands energy, to get her fire back. And that is what she wants to rebirth. She just wants to be that powerful, fiery queen again and move forward. Eight of Wands, okay? She wants to have communication too. But what is this Eight of Wands towards? Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords for him? Ace of Cups. So she wants communication that's delayed. And he wants love that's delayed. She's just like, talk to me, damn it. Talk to me. Talk to me. This is what she wants. But instead what she does is she might be snooping. She might be on social media watching him. And his delay is this offer. Right? God. What's happening in the environment of our masculine? Two of Swords. Two of Swords, mental conflict, strategy. He's just in a head F, like cluster F, okay? He doesn't know how to strategize to get her back. What is the strategy? What is the contract? When strategy comes out, well, let me first tell you, a mental conflict comes out in this psychic tarot deck. It's really about self-doubt, inability to move forward. This is like a Five of Pentacles energy, okay? It's like he's so indecisive, not being able to take action. It's not an easy decision. He doesn't feel like he has the strength. He doesn't even feel like he has the courage to come forward. And then when this strategy card comes out in the energy oracle, that has everything to do with like making a plan. So this Seven of Swords energy, I mean, this is a high vibe one because it's strategy. It's not deceit, manipulation, and thievery. In his environment, this is about like shit. This is like setting up a strategy to achieve his goal, but he is in a mind fuck, like a cluster fuck. Sorry to say that, but it is. He is in his environment. I'm rejected, rejected, death, death. I want her, but she's icy. Strategy. He's really trying to like write it out, think about it, plan how he can take things forward to make his long-term goal, 10 of Pentacles, a reality. That's what he's doing in his environment. Oh God, I feel so bad. So now what happens? What else is going on in his environment? Well, he's completing something. What is he completing? The Two of Swords. Yay! He's working on it. He's completing that. This cluster, this mental screw up, the thing that's keeping him stuck in the garden at the gate, he's completing that indecision, okay? He's healing. Four of Swords. He's healing all of that Five of Pentacles energy. He's retreating. He's healing from the wounds. What about the Four of Swords? Temperance. He's really healing his wounds, okay? I mean, it's like healing on healing. He's healing in his environment. He could be healing from injuries also. He could be healing from physical pain also. But he can be healing his heart also. He's very much healing, okay? And then what? And then we have Three of Cups. And I was like, well, now things get shitty, okay? Is this the Queen of Swords or what? So I said, what about the Three of Cups? There's this union energy. Eight of Cups, walking away from it. Walking away. And I said, all right, what's he walking towards? Hermit. So there's no third party, people. Listen, man, I look out for it, especially given this feminine's energy and all her paranoia, which I know did not stem from nothing. Trust me, I get it. But it is not there. Y'all got me paranoid, okay? And so here, he's walking away from union. He's walking away from any third party. And what is he walking to? Being alone. Hermit. Being alone. Okay? What else? What else? Seven of Pentacles. He is not investing in anything or anyone. He's just really very much at this period of, I really feel like investing on himself, trying to figure out how he wants to move forward. What about the Seven of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Okay? And I just feel like he's just not moving towards anything or anyone at this time. He's just very focused on his healing, healing his heart, healing his mind. Because, why? Five of Swords. Really feels like he lost her. Five of Swords, defeated energy. This masculine's got so many fives. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Can't even remember the other fives, but you know, those are bad anyway. So I just feel like he's very, very stuck because he's feeling very defeated at this time. So what's happening in her environment? Triumphant success, Ace of Swords. That's what she has here. What's my truth? Angel of Love. What is the Angel of Love all about when it comes out in this deck? The Angel of Love is all about connections, tender connections. This is her trying her best to get into her heart space again. This is about, you know, longing for deeper and more intimate connections, trying to stay tender and compassionate. She knows her truth is in her heart, okay? If you watch my Instagram reading, then you know that too. So now let's go further into her environment. She's trying to find her truth in her heart. Well, Page of Wands. You know, there is this desire for communication, okay? And to move towards it, Knight of Cups. There is this desire still of this connection, which is her wish, Nine of Cups. There is this desire for union, but she's rejecting it, Five of Pentacles at this time. That is why he is littered with Five of Pentacles energy here. She's rejecting it at this time. Because Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. She's not in her heart space yet. She's not in her heart space yet. And he knows it. That's why the Seven of Pentacles here for him is just, he knows energetically she's not in her heart for him at this time. Okay? Not in her heart at this time. So bottom of the deck for the connective energy. is the Six of Swords and the King of Cups, right? This is about him again, really, really being in his heart space. So interesting. When he's in his heart space, she's not. Okay, can we get it together, people? So she's not in her heart space. First card out, Hermit. This is them. They're both on their individual journey. Hermit. What is the Hermit about? Six of Pentacles. Right away, I got they're both on their individual journey. They're both in hermit mode. Death. There feels like there's an end to their wishes. Nine of Cups. Her wish is this divine connection, and his wish is his divine feminine. It's the biggest burden right now, Ten of Wands, to manifest anything in this connection, which is this Ten of Cups that they want, and they want a successful, happy, blissful life, okay? But they're juggling. They're not balanced. They're not grounded right now to move forward in love, Knight of Cups, or even Eight of Wands to communicate. They're not. So the stress is there in this connection, and the stress is that they're both working hard. His Eight of Pentacles is here in his heart space. Her Eight of Pentacles is here in her gaining her confidence again. Because I just feel like her self-confidence is shattered by the deceit, by him, you know, perhaps engaging in third-party energies when they were together, and that really shattered her confidence. All right. I hope this is helpful. I hope this was helpful and enlightening. There's so much love there. So much love if you can only both be in your heart space at the same time, and if you can only continue to ground yourselves so that you can align all of the energies of the kings and the queens that you both are, okay? I wish you all the best. I'm sending you both so much love. And if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye, everybody.